EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Washington Commanders and the Cleveland Browns. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get the preseason started. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
I know it's just a preseason game, Mike, but these game reps, they're invaluable for a young quarterback. I think anytime you have a chance to go out there and play with the first team offense, execute in a real NFL game, pay huge dividends once the regular season comes along.
Right to the air to open this one up. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Cedric Tillman was the intended target. It's second down. He'll look to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. They bring Judy in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Hunting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. Back Deep to receive, the explosive Cavante Turpin. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, to that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time, running at that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. On second down, it's Daniels. Pushed out to his left. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. He's across midfield. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
To number 9. It's a gain of 10. First down, Washington.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get it inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Browns nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Browns offense ready to see the football for the second time. And, Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
No, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out from local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot, but to some guys on that sideline, their entire career is fun.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Browns first down.
Now it's Dobbins. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 2. On the ground, here's Dobbins. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
He was taken down behind the
It's
line of
3rd
scrimmage.
and 4.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
Back to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The Commanders offense ready for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, and that's exactly the case here.
Get about 6 before he's taken down. On 3rd down, he'll throw with Daniels. Remember, he has the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
1st down, Commanders.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Greg Newsome on the coverage defensively.
Even in the air, here's Daniels. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
And the Washington
They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28. Throwing again. Daniel. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Commanders.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The PAT, up and good. And the Commanders move out on top, 14-0.
Browns nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Yeah! And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. Been a bit of a shaky start so far. A punt followed by the turnover on downs last time they had it. So trying to turn things around here on drive number 3. They'll give it to Dobbins. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9.
A good spot here. Second and a yard. A run with Dobbins. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Browns first down.
Here's Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat. They've been lethargic. There hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
They get 12 yards on that pass. It's a Browns first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They bring Judy in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Now they'll set up to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. We'll see how they want to attack things here. Backed up deep in their own edge. It's first and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Commanders with the football to So it's a win here for the Commanders as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we wish you a good night from Cleveland.